Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
The demographic reports are in. From the looks of it, we're going to have to re-evaluate some of the content for our promotional events in different venues.
Why? What's the lowdown?
According to the report, our Boston crowd is quite different makeup from our Chicago folks. Our Boston consumers are mostly from mid-level to upper-class income levels, university or postgraduates, married, no children, white-collar, you know the kind. Chicago, on the other hand, is mostly mid to low income levels, single-parent homes, blue-collar. I think we're talking about two totally different target groups.
I have no idea there was that great of deviation between the two venues to make our products sell. We have to take the target audience into account.
No kidding. We've got to come up with two completely different sales pitches to suit the needs of each groups.
Mrs. Lee, I've stayed here for almost a week. And I really must leave tomorrow.
Please feel free to stay as long as you want. You know you're always welcome here.
Thank you. You've been so nice to me.
Is there anything else I can do for you before your leave?
No, thanks. You've done a lot for me already. Thank you for everything.
Don't mention it. I've really enjoyed your company.
Everything's gone wrong.
I know. It's not as I had planned.
What are we going to do now?
I'll speak to Bob. He'll be able to help us.
Are you from America?
No, I am Canadian. Are you Chinese?
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Let me show you around.
Thanks, I will appreciate it. How long have you been here?
About 2 years, but it seems as if I got here yesterday.
Hi Steve, what do you think of the new supplier?
We haven't had any problems so far. They offer a 24-hour technical backup service. We've called them in 3 times this month. They always arrive within a couple of hours.
That's good service. Do we have to pay extra for that?
No, there's no call-out fee. It's included in the annual service contract.
How can I help you?
Yes, I am James Mason from Anderson & Associates. I would like to see Mr. Smith.
Do you have an appointment?
Yes, he knows I'm coming. Our meeting is set for 2 o'clock.
I wonder if Mr. Smith forgot your meeting. I am afraid he left this office this morning and is not expected back until after 4 p.m. Let me find out if he made arrangements for someone else to meet with you in his place. Will you please have a seat?
Sure.
Yes, Mr. Mason, I just checked with our office manager, Ms. Terry. She said Mr. Smith briefed her on your project. She is just finishing up a meeting now. She could be with you shortly. Would you like me to show you around while you are waiting?
That would be very nice. Thank you.
Right this way, Mr. Mason. We can start with our front office. When Ms. Terry is ready, you may take the elevator at the front to the 6th floor. There is a conference room already prepared.
This is Frank speaking. May I ask who is calling?
This is Jane. I'd like to speak to Mr. Wong, please.
I'm sorry. He is not here at the moment. He has gone to the International Business Center.
When do you expect him back?
I'm not sure. He didn't say when he would return. If you'd like, you can leave him a message until he is back to you until the moment it's free.
Yes, thank you. When he gets back, please just let him know that Jane called. And I need him to call me back.
Does he have your number?
Yes, he does. But I give it to you again. 526445536.
That was 526445536, right?
Yes, thank you very much.
You are welcome.
May I see the manager of your company?
I am. What can I do for you?
Form your company's advertisement in the 21st century. I learn that you are a foreign trade company of good service. I am interested in it. Here is my resume, ma'am.
Very good. You majored in international trade?
Yes. I will graduate from the People's University of China this July majoring in international trade. Besides, at school, I am a top student. Moreover, both my spoken and written English are pretty good.
Well, for this position, we prefer experienced employees, those who have just graduated from university. They are supposed to start by working as an intern for at least half a year.
I think I'm qualified for the job if I can be given the chance. While at school, I once worked as part-time translator in a company and salesperson with a textile company for 2 years. And I don't mind being paid less from the start. I just want to enrich my experience and competence.
Good. That is the kind of man we are looking for. By the way, do you like traveling? Our sales representatives need to travel a lot.
Yes, I do. I like traveling very much.
Are you willing to work for extra hours?
Of course, I'll try my best. When can I start working?
What about next Monday?
Great. Let's start next week. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, see you next Monday.
Mary, could you please come in for a short while?
No problem.
Mary, I'd like you to meet Richard, our new executive in the marketing.
Nice to meet you, Austin.
Welcome to our department. I hope you'll like it here.
By the way, Richard will assist me in the planning work. I hope you can work well together.
Sure. If you've got any problem, you can ask me.
Thank you. It's very kind of you.
Richard, Mary is a very helpful and experienced secretary indeed, and I'm sure you will find out.
Thank you, sir. I'll try my best to assist Richard in his work.
We've changed the schedule again. I really want to meet with you, Mr. White. I just need some time to sort out my schedule.
Well, I know you are pretty busy these days. But we have got to work fast on this. Otherwise, we'll lose the market.
I realize that. We don't have any time to waste. I can put you down for 9.
Let me see. That is no problem. I'll see you then. How was your interview?
Pretty good. The HR manager asked me the usual questions. Then he wondered why I had decided to leave my previous job.
What did you say?
I told him that I hadn't got a raise for 3 years. I also told him that one of my best coworkers quitted her job because she had not been promoted for 8 years.
Did he want to know the reasons?
Yes. I told him that my boss made some excuses of the recession. But I thought he had a pattern and a record of promoting men only.
That's sex discrimination. When will you get the reply?
In a couple of days, I was told.
Wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Hi. Still in the office? It's already 7.
I would like to go, but I have to finish a very important presentation. Our boss needs it for tomorrow's morning meeting, and I was given the complete information only late this afternoon.
Sounds like our boss. Typically him always late with important information. Anything I can help?
Oh, that will be great. Thank you so much. Please help me to double-check the name list. I have to make sure they are all correct.
Okay. Shall I make a coffee first?
Not for me. It is already late. I cannot fall asleep after drinking coffee this late. I've come to hear about your offer.
We have the offer ready for you. Let me check. 10 boxes with 50 brooches per box, at 20,000 yuan. 20 boxes with 50 waistbands per box, at 30,000 yuan. 15 boxes with other ornaments per box, at 7,500 yuan, for shipment in June. The offer is valid for 5 days.
I can tell you right now that your prices are a little higher than we expected.
You know that the prices of the ornaments have been rising in recent years. The prices we offer this time compare favorably with quotations you can get elsewhere.
I am afraid I can't agree with you there. I must point out your prices are higher than the quotations we've received from other companies.
But you must take the design and quality into consideration. You know we are superior to others in design and quality. We have various styles, which the other companies cannot catch up with.
I agree that yours are of the top.
Well, since your order is large enough, can you give me a rough idea?
To have this business concluded, I should say a reduction of least 10% would help.
Impossible. How about 5% off?
Right. A reduction of 5% is acceptable.
Tell me something about your work experience.
Well, I have been in the computer engineering field for 6 years now. I am familiar with both hardware and software and with hands-on experience in system development, including system analysis and design.
What systems have you worked on?
I have worked on about every system that is out right now.
Do you feel comfortable with the new system by Microcosm?
I am not as familiar with it as I am with some of the older systems. But I am a fast learner and I can master it in a short time.
What do you consider your strengths?
I am knowledgeable and level-headed.
What kind of personality do you think you have?
I'm quite active and energetic. I approach things enthusiastically and I don't like to leave things half done.
Do you think you are introverted or extroverted?
I'm quite outgoing, I think. I enjoy mixing and doing things with others.
What do you think is the most important thing for you to be happy?
I maintain that the most important thing is having good friends. A person can't live all by himself, I think. A friend in need is a friend indeed. The more really close friends I have, the better.
What kind of people do you like to work with?
People who are honest, dedicated to their work and having integrity.
Okay, Rebecca. Now you've given me a good idea of your work and academic background, but what about you as a person? How would you describe your key strengths?
Well, Mr. Parsons, as I mentioned before, I'm someone who needs new challenges. I'm really focused and hardworking. I think my academic results prove this.
Yes, true. But how about other personal qualities?
Well, I believe I'm a good team player, but I can also work well independently. I'm very enthusiastic and, well, I hope my colleagues would agree, I'm fun to work with.
What would you say is your most positive quality?
That's a tough question. But I would have to say my passion. I'm really passionate about journalism and passionate about my career.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.